Hello. Hi. Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. Yes. Yes. Let me get to just chatting real quick. I'm so excited for today. Maurice Attorney. Yes. Yes. Let me just chatting real quick and hello. Hi. How's everyone doing? How are things? How are things? Yes. Hmm. I have been very much looking forward to continuing the Great Ace Attorney with you all. Yes, we yeah, no, this is gonna be our first examination. Yes. Yeah, no, what was it, I am currently in progress actually of working on a few things in celebration of the Ace Attorney streams I've been doing recently. If you notice on my little guy down here, we have some new items in the Elemental Spirits Dream Avatar's little shop. Yes. Yeah, no, we have, I made, some new, objects and stuff for the little Elemental Spirits and stuff like that. Yeah. So, even though we're not technically playing, the Ace Attorney games where Phoenix is the star of the show, I've commemorated our going through the Great Ace Attorney with some Ace Attorney themed sprite work and outfits and stuff and gear. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Gear. Yes. I am very excited to have like a little bit of it for today, and I'm hoping to bring a lot more of it in the next upcoming days and stuff. Yes. What was it? Yeah, no, I got like Phoenix Wright's hairstyle with the little sparkles, and I got like his suit. So now all of you guys can have suits and whatnot. I also plan on having these items, the Ace Attorney items, be free for a good while, just because in celebration of me playing a bunch of Ace Attorney. So grab it while it's free. Yes. Tubal. Hi, Greg. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to have you here. How's it going? I'm so happy to have you here. Yes. Ba, ba, ba. It's a perfect song to pop on right now. This is the Trucy Wrights. I think it's Trucy Wrights theme. Wink Wong Donkey to be here too. Yes, yes, yes. Also, in case you didn't call what I just said, look at the Stream Avatar store. There's some free stuff you can grab. The Phoenix Wright hair and the suit are currently free. Grab it while it's free, and you too can dress up very fancily. They're very dapper, ready for a court of law. Yes. But yeah, no, hi Greg. How are you doing? How are things? How's life treating you? I am very excited to be streaming today. Yeah, no, I know yesterday I was really debating on streaming yesterday, but I was like, I want to like work on some stuff, and the week was a little bit long for me, so I don't want to burn myself out while playing my favorite game all the time. So I decided to give it a day. I'm glad I did because I got some stuff done, and I'm ready to play some more Ace Attorney. Yes. Oh my, I am a handsome and noble. Oh, look at you. Yeah, no, look at you. You are in fact. Let me get a spotlight on you real quick. Look at you. You are now a dapper young fellow. Look at you. You're so dapper. Gravity cannot keep you down. There you go. Yes. There you go. Oh no, the suit looks great on you. Oops, don't wanna. Oh, okay. There you go. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh yes, but I'm very happy to have you here, Greg. Thank you for joining today. Yeah, no, what was it? I hope you enjoyed the gameplay you're about to see of the Great Ace Attorney. I haven't got far in it at all. In fact, when we hop on, I'll give you like a very quick recap on what I was doing. Also, I really love this song. Yes, glad to be here. I'll be looking at the top of the next hour, but I'm still here till then. Yes, no, yes. I don't know how long I'm gonna plan on streaming. I kinda wanna go on for a good long while just because it's Friday and I have a lot of energy and we're playing Ace Attorney, so I can play this for hours. But yeah, no. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you lurking and stuff. That means a lot to me. And yeah, no, enjoy whatever pursuits you are about to go on. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no, enjoy yourself, and hopefully I'll see you back on when you're done. Yes. What was it? Yeah, no, I'm very excited to continue with Ace Attorney and whatnot. What was it? I was actually a little worried today just because I thought I was gonna have to work like in the afternoon shift, which I thought I wouldn't be able to need to do that, but my brother, unfortunately, he had some really bad neck pain. So like I was just kind of like, oh, I gotta take over him tonight. I just can't let him work with neck pain, you know. What was it? I was just like, I might be exhausted afterwards, and I won't be as energetic when I'm about to stream Ace Attorney. I want to be good and stuff, but lo and behold, the weather decided to be on my side today, and a very severe thunderstorm happened. And being a food truck and all, we can't really operate in like thunderstorms. Not really the most ideal circumstance to be serving food out to customers. So even though I had to drive myself like for a few minutes to where my mom and dad were parked for the food truck, we were like, oh, we're gonna cancel. This is not worth it. Yes, right, yes, and yeah, no. Now you see before you a well-fed, well-rested, very energetic Mizu, who is ready to strike fear into the hearts of evildoers, a la the Ace Attorney, the greatest attorney. Yes. Oh yes, no, I am very excited to get started. Besides that, there really isn't much else for me to say other than, oh, this song. Ooh. Oh, this is, I think you would really love this character, the theme song that this, you would really love this character that this theme song is based off of. This is, what's his name again? It was something ridiculous, like, Terrell Bad. Detective Bad. The Truth Isn't Sweet is the name of the song. And, yeah, no, he's a hard-boiled detective, almost all, like, gray, and, like, he's very hard-boiled. I don't know why. I feel like you would like him, Greg. I know, what was it? I know, like, you're at the point where you meet Edric and stuff, and, I know they have a connection, stuff like that. He's a fun character. Yes. Oh yeah, I love a lot of these characters. Yeah, no. I am very excited to see eventually when you get around to like probably like the next few months when you're done with like October stuff. Can't wait for you to continue your like your Ace Attorney playthrough. That'll be very exciting. But in the meantime, Greg, I'm gonna hold you over with your Ace Attorney fix with some Ace Attorney. Yes. I also hope you appreciate my badge. I am now a certified magic lawyer. Yes, I'm a lawyer of all things magic. I know all the rules of magic. Yes. Yes. But yeah, no. What was it? Well, I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. The only other thing I just want to say is I think my next stream was I think I'm probably gonna stream next Sunday. I'll probably do some Ace Attorney in September, so I think I'm almost done with it. Ooh, exciting. What was it? I would honestly say, Greg, you are pretty much more than halfway done with the original game of the first game, which is very exciting. What was it? The first game of the Ace Attorney series, it originally had 4 cases. The 5th case of the original Ace Attorney, that can be played at any point in the timeline, just because it's kind of like a add-on to like the DS games. It's canon story, and like a lot of the stuff actually kind of connects it a bit better to the second game, but you don't need to play the 5th case to jump right into the second game. Like you won't lose any context if you jump into the second game from the 4th case, which is the last case of the Game Boy Advance series. Yes. Yeah, no, honestly though, I would say that once you the 4th case is pretty good. The last cases in all the Easter games I always consider really good. Like I know, like, I can't wait for you to get the Trials and Tribulations. Speaking of Trials and Tribulations, this is the court theme for Trials and Tribulations. Trials and Tribulations is probably one of my favorite games in the series. It competes with the first game for me, as well as the Great Ace Attorney, which I'm about to play. But yeah, no. Just like with One Piece, Greg, I am an encyclopedia of all things Ace Attorney. So if you have a question about Ace Attorney, I probably have an answer to it. I think even more so with Ace Attorney than with One Piece sometimes, because the difference between One Piece and Ace Attorney is Ace Attorney basically has a very finite amount of content compared to One Piece. One Piece is a huge... There's so many things you can look into with One Piece. But Ace Attorney is a much more contained story. Not as much, I would say, like, lore and theories and stuff like that. But it does have a lot of context, subtext and stuff that I've kind of analyzed a bunch. Also, burgers! Yes. Yes. Oh, burgers. The favorite food of Maya Fey. Yes. Yes. Yeah, no. Just finished mine. Ooh, delicious. Oh, that sounds yummy. I had Chipotle today. I had a Chipotle burrito. That was really good. Yes. Okay. I have to say, Greg, I am very excited to play Ace Attorney. So I think, on this note, we are going to transition to Ace Attorney real quick. Yes. Let me turn off the music. And let's get started. Yes. Who is it? Oop, got the hiccups. Need water. Oh, also, Greg. When you're not busy and you're not lurking, if you want to see the new redeems we have here on the redeems, I have 2 new redeems, both Ace Attorney themed. Feel free to test them out if need be. Yes. But without further ado, we are going to teleport into the gaming room with the power of my teleportation magic. I will be right back. Yes, sounds good. Yes, yes, Greg. Yes. That'll be a wonderful thing for me to witness. The power of objection magic. Different from rejection magic, which is a lot more scarier than objection magic. Yes. Anyhow, let us get this started. The one thing I really like about how I'm playing Ace Attorney right now is I'm actually getting use out of my Elgato capture card that I got recently, which is really fun. Let me just do this. And also it gives you like an option for background music. Like I can do this and stuff. And then how do I activate? Oh, there it is. There we go. Look at this. This is the special content and stuff like that. Do you have the old Elgato or the new one? I have... Which one do I have? I have the one that can capture in 1080p 60. It's like S Plus or something like that. I got the one that was a decent amount of money. Not like the new one, but it's the one that like can capture Switch games perfectly, essentially. And that's all I really need, to be honest. I don't really play like a lot of high-end console games anyways. All I need is it for my Switch, so and maybe possibly other systems. I'll have to do some research on that and see. Yes. But yeah, no. This is the little special menu thing. They have a lot of fun little doodads and stuff. I guess I can show this off real quick. I'll just show you this real quick. Look at this. This is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. This is the main character of the Ace Attorney of this series, of this game part. He's the ancestor to Phoenix Wright. So this is Phoenix Wright great grandpa, basically. Kazuya. I am Kazuya. Oh yeah, this is so cute, Greg, because oh, so they're related. They are related, yes. They are related by blood. He is Phoenix Wright's ancestor. Yes. Also Kazuya Nuri. This is so cute. It actually gives you a little insight into the character design that goes in. As an artist, I eat this stuff up. It's like so fun to see, like how like a character gets developed and stuff like that. It's really fun. Also, you know what? While you're here, Greg. Oh, that's not that I want to look at. While you're here, Greg, I want to show you, or at least I want to show you, the original, the opening to this case, but I don't know if I can show you it. I don't think I can. That is okay. That is fine. It's kind of fun because I don't think Japan had a court system back then. honestly, lawyers were like new in like this game. Like essentially, lawyers were only a thing that happened like a few years ago. They did a lot of research on like the accuracy of like the time period and stuff like that. They also, which I really think is very, very what's the word? Go the extra mile. They've really nailed the feeling of like what historically accurate 18th century British people would act like. Like it's very like they don't sugarcoat anything in this game. It's very much like, oh, these are the people that ended up colonizing a bunch of people. Yeah, no, it's a really I love. Oh, interesting. Yes. Where is it at? You know what, Greg? Just because it's you and because you're on the stream, and actually, I'm gonna show you real quick. I don't know how I can show it to you. I'm trying to see if I can find it. But the opening cutscene, because I already got the first like hour of the game already so far. I don't know if you were lurking like last stream or not. But oh no, you heard wrestling. Yeah, no, you probably wouldn't have time to see this. But I'm just gonna real quick. I'm gonna do this real quick. Let me just show you this real quick. Let me show you like the opening cutscene so you get some context.
The Empire of Japan.
Also,
after opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves
yes.
of Western
Very
influence
dope.
to this far eastern island nation.
I also want an excuse to show us off again, so thank you, Greg, for giving me that excuse.
Washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling.
Exciting and
a
unsettling.
Period of great change.
Yes.
And some was swept away by the tide.
Oh no, we have a murder! Gasp!
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
And that's how the game begins. Wow, you're not even a lawyer. Episode 1, The Adventure of the Great Departure. Yes. But yeah, no, there's your context, Greg. And now we're gonna skip a hour ahead into the gameplay real quick. Yeah, no. Basically, just to give you a quick update, like a quick recap of what happened. You are a college student, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, who was wrongly accused of murder, and your best friend for life, Kazuma Asogi, he is a lawyer who's going to defend you, but due to some shenanigans and due to a request of someone named Mikatoba, a university professor, he informed you that you had to say "I do" to a certain question. He did, and now he became a lawyer on the spot, representing himself. So Ryunosuke currently is defending himself. Just like his future descendant, he will also be accused of murder. It is an ongoing tradition in the Ace Attorney space. Like, there is no escape to the fate that these ancestors are about to impart on their descendants. Also, I can't wait to show you my voice acting, Greg. I hope you look forward to it. Yeah, no. Also, gotta love that typewriter sound entry setting. Very nice. Also, hi! Hello, Matrix Vampire! Wow! Hi, how's it going? Hello. Yes, hi. Yes, no, that typewriter sound effect is so much good. So much good in this game. If for those that don't know, Matrix Vampire is a friend of mine, cosplay friend, in real life friend, and she is also a very avid Ace Attorney fan. That's actually one of the first things we connected on, I think, when we met in college, Matrix. We connected on our love of Ace Attorney. And it's something I very cherish, because I think you're the only friend I have where I talk about Ace Attorney. And yes, I've sold to my new place so I can watch your stream. Yay! Oh, congratulations! I'm happy the move, Matrix, went well for you. Yes. I know it took, I know you moved in like last week, so I'm glad you're all unpacked. you can settle down and watch. You came in the perfect opportunity. We're part 2 of Ace Attorney. We're just about to do the first cross-examination. This is true. I used to cosplay Edgeworth. That sounds amazing. Would love to see that. Yes, no, yeah, no, Matrix. She is a great cosplayer. If you don't know her or follow her already on Instagram, please. She has a lot of good content. Yes. One day we gotta do Ace Attorney cosplay tour. Yes, we do. I have to. You have to. I have to be. I have to be. I'll have to be. What was it? I want to say this, but I don't want it to be a spoiler for chat. But I will just say we definitely have to do like that dynamic, the one with that involved Baroque Van Zieks. Yes. Thank you, Greg. Hope you well. Yes. No, this is great. Yay, we got a good chat today. Thank you guys for joining me. And yeah, no, I'm about to embark on the Ace Attorney journey. Also, for those that are in chat, we have like outfits and stuff for the stream avatars. So Matrix, if you want to dress up your character with Phoenix Wright hairstyle and suit, it is currently free right now on the stream avatars shop. So grab it while it's free. It's gonna be free for a little bit while I'm playing through some of the Ace Attorney stuff. And also we got new objection redeems on the redeem magic energy redeems. So yeah, no, I'm gonna be adding some more updates and stuff like that for as we're doing the playthrough. Yes, super hype. Yes. Alrighty. Yes. Let me grab a quick drink of water. And let us get started. I've also been attempting to do voice acting in this. I am by no means a professional. In fact, I don't know if I can consider myself an amateur. I haven't I like to voice act though. I like to make silly voices, so I hope you enjoy the sounds that come out of my mouth. Yes. As the judge. Very scary judge. Indeed. Prosecutor Ouchie. I forgot about Ouchie. Greg, do you remember in the first game, Winston Payne, the first prosecutor in the first case? That's what that's what Thank you, Greg. I kind of remember that. Yes. Are you ready to meet his ancestor? Are you ready to meet Winston Payne's ancestor, Ouchie? Takanashi Ouchie? Prosecutor Ouchie, please continue with the proceedings. Yes. Well, you've been warned. The young can be so reckless. You know, many call me a saint, but I can't be a devil when I want to be. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced forever. The prosecution calls its next witness. The gavel pound. The classic gavel pound. Is it the same sound effect as like throughout all the Ace Attorney games? I sure hope it is. Yes. That's him alright. 100%. Very well. Officer, bring forth witness at once. Alright, time for our first witnesses. So we have a old man looking at a jar and a very military looking person. Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupation for the court. Yes, sir. The Great Newport Imperial Army Sergeant. Yes, sir. No, sir. Reporting for duty, sir. Myself, I find I employ as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the effervescence of our nation, Nippon. Yes, sir. No, sir. What a name. These names are so good, Greg. They're 100% good. I love them so much. To death. And conduct my trade of rasute, a humble premise in the 2nd District. Curio Korukukata Kuta, at your service. I love the name pun so much. As someone who is a super big fan of puns, it just warms my heart every time a new character pops on screen. What next pun awaits us in the Grace Attorney? An antique dealer and a soldier. What unusual pairing. Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question. They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned. Myself, I happily take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question. Always post-noon. BRB. Yes, Greg. Yes. Have a good BRB. There's a character in another game, and her name is a pun on Faraday Cage, and it tickles Faraday Cage, and it tickles my electrical engineering brain. Oh, what? Oh, that is fun. Faraday Cage. Oh, that is super fun. I'm sure that has to be like investigations. I know it's not K Faraday, but is it wait a minute. Is it like K's father? I'm trying to remember. Oops, press the button by accident. Oh no. Yeah, no, that definitely does sound like one of the Faradays. There's only two of them, right? Just K Faraday, and then there's forgot the father's first name, but I know there's a second Faraday. Yes. Yes. Alrighty. Can't understand a word that Amon is saying. Yeah, K, yeah, that's her. Oh, gotcha. Faraday Cage. Oh, that's so fun. I didn't even know that was like a electrical engineering pun. That is so cool and so smart. It makes sense because Kay Faraday has a little gizmo in her that she uses, and it's like electric engineering, I guess you could call it. Oh, that's so much fun. Thank you, Matrix, for enlightening me with more reasons to love Ace Attorney. Yes. Can't understand what an old man is saying. He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. He seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets La Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. Right, I see. Although to be honest, that sergeant looks more like he's be a seller rather than a buyer. Head pat. The classic forehead tap. Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct? Affirmative! The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was a black uniform rogue infantryman over there. Those who unloaded his firearms, sir, also. Every time I hear that baby cry, I always get surprised, like I forgot. Well, we'll learn about that later. This man is impossible to understand as the other. Thinking. Fingers on chin. But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he said. So, this is detective evidence. So, this is decisive evidence the prosecution was threatening. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead. Yes. That seems to be it, Kazuma. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? What a great question, Kazuma. If I'm honest, I'm feeling uncomfortable from the start. Yeah, Faraday Cage is like a metal cage that blocks electromagnetic fields. It is so cool. That is such a cool little fact, Matrix. Oh no, I love to learn little facts like that. Also, not to pause on Kazuma's immaculate flowing headband. My headset actually is about to die. So I need to get a charger real quick for it. I'll be right back. I'm not leaving the room. I'm still here. My body's just gonna freeze for 1 second. You can still hear me from the distance. I'm somewhere, yeah. I just need to grab a plug real quick, just cause, if I don't, like, have my headset charged, then the audio's gonna die and I can't hear the wonderful music of the greatest attorney. Get up that, family. Let me just real quick. Just gonna go back down here real quick. Plug in this plug right here. In through here. Plug that in. Leave you a funny bolt. Ah! Over here. That looks like it's gonna be a winner. Come on, there you go. I forgot to charge my headphone. I was very excited to play Ace Attorney that I forgot to charge my headphone. Oh no, not the headphones. Don't worries, no worries. The good news is I have a very good setup on how to plug in my headphones, so that way as I'm playing, I won't have to worry about losing power. Also, BRB. Yeah, no, feel free. BRBs are very welcome in this chat. This is actually the perfect time to BRB as I am finagling this little plug right here. But yeah, no, I appreciate you guys just being here, even if you are just lurking and BRBing and chatting. Okay, I'm gonna double check. Okay, my headset is all plugged in. And now that it's all plugged in, we are going to continue this wonderful journey through our first cross-examination. And I am also going to grab a drink of water real quick. Alrighty. Let's continue. Gavel pound! Now, the judge will hear from you. What do you sound like? Now the court will hear your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that the incident occurred. Yes, sir! Standing by ready to report, sir! I can't wait to you guys hear where the sound's coming from. Unsavory memories of the most Arabic afternoon. I hope I pronounced that word right. Oh, look at the little old man! Look at him, little ears jiggle. Aw, adorable. I love the absolute contrast between these two gentlemen in the witness stand. We got ourselves a shaky little old man and a very affirmative hey ho ho hey ho ho. But let's continue. What the witnesses saw. I was ingesting a regulated beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man. Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman. At the precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. The black uniformed varsity cadet fired over the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel. I was on my hands and knees, investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously Askopskon precious curio. Little glasses tilt. Well, so Sergeant Nosa actually witnessed a vital moment. He saw the split second where the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes, sir! Affirmative, sir! That wicked Unity cadet, sir! The cruel and unforgiving enemy. Unforgivable enemy. Oh, he has a knife! Oh no, he has a knife! Oh, he's ready to... that is very dangerous, little, like, shakily old man. Kuro Kuta. What times we live in, where the English gentleman may be assailed in the broad light of day. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Renosuke? Yes. All I did was pick up the gun and I saw lying on the floor. Not the brightest thing to do. Just pick up a gun. Like, willy-nilly. But, yeah, no, it's just... when you see something like, hey, who would have thought like this would all point to a whole framing of the Renosuke. After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Also, Dr. Wilson, for those that are not in the know, this game, The Great Ace Attorney, it stars the titular Herlock Sholmes and Wilson, also known as Sholmes. The problem with knowing Ace Attorney and being exposed to Ace Attorney so much, I like cannot like get my facts straight when I'm saying like there's Sherlock Sholmes and there's Sholmes Sherlock Holmes. Finally. What was it? Yeah, no, it's really fun how like they got like Sherlock Holmes and Watson type characters in the Ace Attorney games, which is really fun. It really like I love the fact they added into these types of games. It's funny because like they can't really use those names in the English because like he in the Japanese original the original source material, the Japanese version of these games back in like 2000. These games actually came out on the 3DS back in 2015, 16. And back then they had character named Sherlock Holmes and what was it? And Watson. But the problem was because of copyright stuff, they couldn't bring it to the West because of the titular Sherlock Holmes. Sherlock Holmes, yes. I'm forgetting if Sherlock is the real name or Herlock is the real name. But anyhow, the way they got around 6 years later getting Ace Attorney into the overseas, just change the letters. Just put an H in front of his name instead of an S, and you're good. But yeah, no, just a little fun Ace Attorney fact for you guys. You know what I should do? I should do like Ace Attorney facts along with the One Piece facts. I might do that like for the next stream. Now I think about it. But yeah, no, let us continue and see what happened as Ryunosuke recalls his past. Alrighty. So he recalls some coffee. Then when I finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant. When I noticed an English-made gun next to a chair where the professor was sitting. Pick up the gun. Take the shot. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I was picking it up, kaboom! Bang! Alright, gotta go, Mizu. We'll be looking for an hour. See you soon. Yeah, no. Yes. Thank you for the lurk. Yes. What was it? I'm probably gonna play this for a while. Hopefully I'll see you back, like, soon. In an hour, yes. But yeah, no. Have a good one. Yes. Have a good wrestling, if I think that's what you're doing. Yes. Well, if that's the truth, there's obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witnesses' testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is. Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses. Cross-examine? Do it now. As we have heard, Your Excellency, there's no room for doubting the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It's time to bring this despicable student to justice. Certainly. The testimony this court has just heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. No. We still have the right to cross-examine. Therefore, yes! It is my... Yes! Raise his hand. Let's raise our hands together with... Oh, I forgot my little doodad. I almost lost control of my hands. But, I now have control of my hands again. Oh, it's nice to have my hands again. But yeah, no, let us raise our hands together with Ryunosuke. Yes. What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst? I mean, the defense demands its right to cross-examination. Dear me. Let me guess. The Hachimaki headband boy next to the door. Boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic. Huh? How did he know? The prosecution objects! This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out a cross-examination?
Objection!
Objection! The defense is asserting its right to cross-examination. Whenever or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant. Kazuma is so commanding. Whoa. Yeah, no, Kazuma is the best of boys. so good. So pure. So assertive. Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses. Alright, this is where the battle really begins. Rinosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in the cross-examination. Isn't it obvious? You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements. How? You didn't fire the gun, which means that what the soldier said has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it, and the key to do that is in the evidence. Right, evidence. All you need to do is present some decisive evidence and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Rinosuke. Don't let him beat you. I forgot this as well. Oh, his little slaps. You know, well, you're looking, Greg, so that you just hear me talk. But if for those that remember that have played the first Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright right out the gate has learned how to very furiously slam the table with his hands. That is one of the many different things you learn in law school in Ace Attorney. You learn how to point. You learn how to say hold it, objection, and take that. That's like the basic 101 Ace Attorney etiquette. And then you learn how to slam your hands against the table, and you learn how to what was it? What are things? Some people have very creative ways of slamming the table. We got the classic hand slaps. We have coffee mug slaps. We have whip slaps. We have one character even put their own leg on the stand. It's like, wow, that is a power move. But anyhow, I just love how like how they characterize Rinosuke in like these first few cases. He's not super confident. In fact, he's not even a lawyer yet. He is still just a college student who was thrust into this without any say or what how. But I really love how even like in this first case, you kind of see him kind of develop a little bit of his confidence. It's very fun. I'm looking forward to showcasing it to you guys. All right then, it's all or nothing. Yeah, you can do it, Rinosuke. I believe in you. Cross-examination. What the witnesses saw. Alrighty, I've already read these lines, so I will not say them in the same voices. We will just say it in normal Mizu voice. I was investigating a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant. Now, I feel like it's funny because this is my second time playing this game. So honestly, the answers to these questions are still, what's the word? I'm kind of playing it half blind because I kind of forgot the answers to these questions. So I am looking forward to remembering how to do this. Let's see. My own eyes. And from the back. All right, I remember this. So, let me walk you through, guys, the first contradiction of the case. This is a lot of fun. This is like the best part about Ace Attorney, is being able to prove people wrong. So, let me show you real quick what you have to do. So, you gotta find a statement from the back. He is saying that he was shot from the back. Well, if we look for evidence, and we look at the post-mortem report. Actually, no, wait. Post-mortem. If you look at this picture, actually, a photographic print, clearly he was shot from the front, which means because he was shot from the front, that witness, yes sir, no sir, is lying.
Yes!
Yes, he's lying. And now we gotta prove him. We gotta prove that he's lying. Also, this is so cute. I love Rinosuke so much. He doesn't know how to say objection yet. He's not even a true lawyer yet until he can say objection. That's what we have to work towards, getting Rinosuke to say objection. Yes, with confidence and assertiveness. Yes. But yeah, no. We have just solved our first contradiction. Hooray. What was it? I imagine that like most of the answers, or at least half the answers throughout this game, I won't have a lot of trouble with, just because I have played for this game already, so I do know where these things are going. But it will be fun to see like maybe one question I forgot the right answer to. That might be fun to like fumble my way through that. But other than that, yeah, no. That is a second playthrough. My second playthrough of this game. What was I about to say? I was about to say something. Oh yeah, also when you get like a contradiction right in these games, it stops the music, which is a really good indicator to figure out if you're about to like lose some health. And one of the classic Ace Attorney play styles that I also adhere to is that if you start to run out of health, you make sure to save scum to all you can. Yes. But hopefully I won't have to do that too much in this game. I might even try some of like the obviously wrong answers to see the reaction and stuff. That'd be a lot of fun. Let's see what Ryunosuke has to say though, real quick. Oh, Nosa knows he's lying. Yes, sir, Nosa is lying. Into the court. Ooh. Alchi's unamused. Judge is flabbergasted. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Pressing some photograph painting my mustache. Inconsistency, sir. I mean, yes! So look at his hands when he does that. He's just like, am I really that weak of a lawyer right now? There's a clear contradiction here. What nonsense. What can possibly this print possibly tell us we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know I want to say, but the words just don't come out of my mouth. I fan myself. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Your Excellency, that there is no place for an amateur student here in this grand courtroom. This is so frustrating. Ryunosuke is so relatable. I remember the time where I was like this. Yeah, no. You can do it. You have your friends that help you. Go, Kazuma. Oh, please. Surely this doesn't require explanation. It couldn't be more plain. Ah, the classic Edgeworth forehead. Oh, I love it. I love how they borrow so many different, like, mannerisms from, like, the past games. To spell out would be an insult to the court. Also, this is Kazuma's theme, by the way. Very heroic. Oh, Ryunosuke. Kazuma, what? What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the photograph, print, present. Let me reset my voice real quick. I need more water. 1 second. Alrighty. Let us prove these guys wrong. It is apparent from a single glance at the photograph, print, present by the defense. There's a clear dispensancy here. Dispensancy, dispersions. I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of words in this game, so I hope you guys are ready. Here with the sergeant's statement. What? Sergeant, yes sir, no sir. Yes sir. What sir? Statement you just made was that the black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back is a cowardly little weasel. Yes, sir! Affirmative, sir! I witnessed the crime with my own military-grade eyes, sir!
Yes!
Yes! but no. I said yes. I'm like, but no, that just can't be. And why not, cadet? Because looks to Kazuma. Take a look at this print. The victim, Dr. Wilson, died from a bullet wound to the chest. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. And that is obvious dispersancy here. Well, how do you explain it? Also, It seems like this Yesonosa is a father. What the? What was that? Something just popped from behind his back, but he pushed it down again. Excuse me? Certainly, there's a dispenser. Stop using this word, please! I can't pronounce the word! With the facts here. What water required? Would you not agree, Sergeant Nosa? Well, it's a funny thing. Actually, yes, at this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious Lacanova steak, sir. What? The last testimony of the court here proves one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Yesanosa, did not see the defendant firing a gun at all. That's absurd. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There is no place for an amateur prosecutor here in the grand courtroom. Ooh, the burn! I love voice, even though I hate ouchie. I do really love voice acting. There's been a complete turnabout in the moon this trial. Just for that one disperse? Please stop using that word. Okay, I'm gonna take a moment to figure out how to pronounce this word. Discrepancy. I did it! I know how to pronounce words! Yay! Hooray! Discrepancy. 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 Yes. I think that's how you pronounce it. My brain is saying yes. Yes, Mizu. That is how you pronounce that word. Yes. I'm very happy with this development. So this is what being an ace attorney is all about. Title drop. Yes. Hooray. There it is. The title drop. We can go home now. That is what we've been building up to for the entire game so far, and I thank you for joining. Just kidding. As Ace Attorney is all about, yes, you'll be that someday, Ryunosuke. I believe in you. But I definitely saw him. That university cadet there, who was pointing a firearm directly at the victim's back.
Yes.
Yes. But I never fired the gun. All I did was pick it up from the floor. And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot, either? Myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interests me not. I was far too busy on the floor. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing? Hunting for treasure? Oh, he's a pirate! Oh, that's great. Treasure? Are you out to find the One Piece? Indeed! The horny Erakarakoban! My prize coin! On each occasion when I visit the restaurant, it is my habitual to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest for my shop. Rasute. I have a lot of One Piece merchandise that I've collected over the many years of my lifetime. One Piece is still going on, don't you know? I started when I was in high school. In the hope of meeting a rich diner who would like to buy it for me? On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I have proffered my whole treasure. Believed that he would purchase such a rare find? I did not, but I was presented with little alternative. And then, after opening my eyes for the briefest moments, it was no more. It simply vanished. The koban vanished? Hunting around the table, I was in case mayhap it had fallen there. And then it happened. Oh. You heard the gunshot, you mean? Indeed I did, but heed not, if it was a concern only of finding my upscone holy treasure. Nothing could distract me. Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? No. I see. That lamentable day, the precious holy koban was lost to me. No doubt, unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prize coin for himself. Nope, nothing. I'm just a military man. Ooh-hee. I'm not suspicious at all, looking away at the side right now. Don't pay attention to the sergeant man, looking away from the old man. Okay, enough of this. I'm sure everyone present is aware. This case demands a swift and decisive resolution. Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon. Nevertheless, the witness testimony in the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels, it must be to the British. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now. What is your position, Prosecutor Ouchie? Ouchie? Tetakanashi Ouchie? I love how the fact that it's like a bilingual pun. Ouchie. Worry not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger in the front gate, but he will find the wolf at his back. Yes. My witnesses have further testimony to make. Explain. Upon hearing their next statements, it'll become abundantly clear that there's only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What? Nani? He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? I'm just a college student. Please spare me. I have enough to deal with. Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegations. Is that clear? As clear as a Kiriko glass, Your Excellency. Yes, sir! At once, sir! I've been waiting signal to testify, sir! Excuse me, but there's something or someone peeking out of your shoulder, I think. Affirmative! The newest member of the Nosta family to rise up for the ranks, sir! Name! I do! How do you pronounce that? Wait a minute. I know this is a pun. Idol! Oh, it's idol! Okay. For those that are in chat, let me explain this genius of a pun. We have a military sergeant named Yesa Nosa. And you know what his son's called? Let me guess. The son is named I Don't Know Sa. I love this game. These puns in these games bring me life and energy. It is one of my greatest joys. Oh! Something unplugged. Something replugged in. Okay, we're good. Oh no! Uh-oh. We got fucking Mizu arms. I was like, wait, is that my arms malfunctioning? They are. Let me fix that real quick. Let me just no, my arms are breaking. Oh no! This is really fun to show off, but it's like, watch this. It's like, Oh no! Oh! What? Let me real quick, just activate leap motion and fix the setup. There we go. My arms are back to normal. Yes, yes. My arms are 100% back to normal. Yes. And now we close this off. We hide Mizu. And now we go back into the fray. Into the game. Yes. The newest member of the family. I don't know, sir. Yes. We've seen those strapped are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. I do. Tension! Your father's about to quell the enemy! Watch and learn, my boy! That's so cute, the little snappable! Now we've been officially introduced to the whole family. I don't think those two are related, though. I'm talking about yes or no, the Nosa family. I don't know, sir, and yes, sir. The true culprit. Ooh, we're getting to the thick of it now. Even if it wasn't what isn't, even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. That is a very strong statement to make in court. It's almost the same thing. Yes. Pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in black. That much I myself did see. Furthermore, a visual search of the premise at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself. Therefore, no one other than the black uniform cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out. You know what? I forget how this one went, actually.
Yes!
These testimonies are— Yes! Wait, that's nonsense. The victim, Dr. Wisdom, wasn't alone at all. A lie? Are we about to get to the crux of the matter? Clearly, there's some deceiving afoot. Please! Enough of these outbursts already. But there was a woman. There was a young woman at this table. You must have seen her. Everyone must have seen her.
Objection!
Objection! If you call yourself a lawyer, then you respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. Is it evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident? The prosecution has a photograph evidence of this fact. Is this the photographic print of the scene of the crime, counsel? Indeed. Of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. As can plainly be seen, there's only one place set. Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else. This doesn't make any sense. None of this makes any sense. The court will add this to the new photographic evidence to the record. Yes, okay. The photographic print of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. I don't understand what's going on here. There was a woman there. It's just not possible nobody else saw that woman. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw that one with him. Ooh. Asuma is thinking. It would seem that we are able to telegraph the report to Great Britain one time after all. No! There's too many unanswered questions. No, desist. Witnesses testimony we've just heard leaves no further room for doubts. These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh in the Treaty of Great Britain. I don't think you don't have much to gain from Great Britain. I mean, honestly, you guys have anime. You guys have One Piece. Why do you need to go to Great Britain with a treaty? You guys have One Piece. My biggest reason as to why they don't need a Treaty of Great Britain. You got One Piece. You have the One Piece. You use it accordingly. Use it as your... Yeah. Alrighty. To think that I, Taketsuchi Ouchi, would have contributed to the unity of these two great empires is an honor. You are such a brown nose. Ouchie. Oh no! No, Ryunosuke! Oh no. I would give him a head pat if I could. I cannot reach him. No, he's too far away from the screen. Oh, this makes me sad. This is like the... Whenever you see the main lawyer do that kind of pose, you know they are really like... They're having a tough time right now, mentally. Oh, Ryunosuke, hang in there. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule. Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. The wind blowing against my headband has not faltered yet. What? If what you say is true, then there is something going on here behind the scenes. And now is your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know, Kazuma. The defense is entitled to cross-examination of the witnesses, but make it quick, understood? Rules can be so unbending at times. I feel Ryunosuke when he sweats like that. Cross-examination number 2. The true culprit. Alrighty, time to get our problem-solving brains. I forgot what to do here. Even what I saw was in the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. Yes, pointing a gun at his foreign man he was, that young man in black, that much I see. Furthermore, visual search premise at the time confirmed that there were only personnel present. Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dying all by himself. I'm gonna press that. Let me show you a feature in this game. If you don't know when to show evidence to someone, just give them a little press. Give them a little push. It's just a little push to see what we can do about that.
Yes!
Yes! He didn't even say hold it yet. All you can say is yes. So you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, dying alone. That I did. Forgive me for the position I place you in. The testimony of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that interesting? And let's not forget the incontestable evidence we have to support their statements as well. As we can clearly be seen, there is only a single beefsteak on the victim's table. A meal for one. No. The antique dealer, the sergeant, and the waiter who testified before, it's not impossible that they're all lying. But if so, then why? If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea. Therefore, no other than the black uniformed cadet could dispatch the Englishman over and out. Yes! I'm gonna say yes to that, or no to that. Why aren't you telling the truth? What did you say, cadet? I clearly remember. There was a woman sitting across the table from the professor. Perhaps one of you might not have noticed. But for the both of you that failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible. They are suspicious of something. Unfortunately for you, defend Naruto, it's just not the case with these two witnesses alone. Sorry. The waiter, whose testimony the court heard earlier, clearly states the same thing. He also has stated the victim was alone. That's right. Precisely. In other words, you are the sole proponent of this phantom lady. But if such a woman were indeed present at the scene, the prosecutor demands to see proof. And if no such proof exists, the prosecutor demands no further mention of this phantom woman be made. It's a blatant waste of the court's time. There's nothing I can say to that. I need evidence. What do you think, Ryunosuke? Not doing too good. What's the matter? I can't find anything. I can't find a discrepancy anywhere. I can pronounce that word finally. It's a miracle. I'm done for. I can't win this trial. No. No. You know what? This is a good time to use this let me see if I can do this real quick. How do I do the thing? How do I do the thing real quick? I want to show this off real quick. Oops. I accidentally deleted myself. No. My teleportation magic has gone awry. 1 second. I'm still here. I just got pushed into the void. Give me 1 second. Void magic can be very finicky sometimes. It is somewhat of a basis for my teleportation magic. Give me 1 second. Returning from the void in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. My arms. My arms got a little crunchy when I entered the void. I also lost. No, I lost my my little badge. Let me get my badge back real quick. Let me just. Oh no! Get back to me, badge. You can't get my arm. Go. Yeah, there you go. I'm back. I'm back, and I am. How do you do emotions again? I remember. How do you do expressions? Oh, it's Control Shift. It's Control Shift. Got it. Okay, that's how you do it. This is what I wanted to do, and this feels very appropriate now. Oh no, that's not appropriate. No. Yeah. This is how Ryunosuke feels right now. He is very sad, and I will not give you sad Mizu for long. We will. Oops. Oh, that's just. Oh no, permanently shocked face. Okay, I'm back. Alrighty. Let's real quick. Let's figure out how we can help comfort Ryunosuke from his little mental breakdown he's having. We have to give him hugs and wishes for him. Listen, the first thing you have to do is calm down. Excellent first advice, Kazuma. You can't expect a winning statement to be full of holes every time. Just take your time. Try to tease more information out of them first. What do you mean? You can choose to either press or present against each statement of the witness's statements. If a witness is saying something you're suspicious about, press him with the L. With a little luck, you might get more details which could be proved to be crucial. Right, I see. The important point is, there's no sense of holding back. If anything, even slightly jars with you, press the witnesses on it, and press them hard! Alright, got it! I'll press them like blocks of tofu! Yeah! The professor was alone in the restaurant, I'm sure of it. And one way or another, this Cox animation is going to prove I'm right. Time to press them for all it's worth. My faith depends on it. Alrighty, let's get to this. even if what I saw wasn't the precise model of the firearm, press it! Remember, in chat, when in doubt, always press witness statements. That is rule number 2. Rule number 1 is to save scum. Rule number 2 is to press every single witness statement, no matter how inconsequential it is. No. No. It's not the same thing at all. Well, for a start, I didn't fire that gun. We have a different opinion on that. The opinion of the uniformed officer versus that of the flooding cadet. I don't think, is yes or no sort of boomer? Uh-oh. Actually, you know what? I think Ouchie's more of a boomer than the military man. I think the military man is just a little slow on something. To consider this defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked. How can I tell if you blinked? Ouchie, you're wearing glasses that hide your eyes. What kind of glasses are those anyways? Why can't we see your eyes? What are underneath those glasses? It's one of the 7 great mysteries of Ace Attorney. What is under the Ouchie's lion's eyes? Did you? Did you see it? Did you see me blink? How could I? And yet, it is an undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you have it. What are you talking about, Ouchie? Even I'm lost. What are you trying to tell me? Have what? Tension! The sound of the firearm rang in my ears, and the very next moment, I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman. I think that says it all, don't you? And let us not forget the anti-Sierra witness the accused in the most incriminating position as well. Is that so, Kore Kuta-san? Yes, pointing his gun before a man who was young, blonde, black, and just himself. Yeah, it may be true I was holding the gun at the point of the time. I told you already. That's only because I picked it up on off the floor. Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could have explained anyway. I just had to finish drinking my coffee. I was about to leave the restaurant when... Gun! I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. And at exactly that moment... Bang! A gunshot rang in my ears. Full of events beyond our control, life is. Sorry? What do you mean? In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated this testing predicament. Whereas conversely, I failed to pick up a koban from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result. Anyway, the fact remains, myself, I did see you, with pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner. Furthermore, visual search the premise time confirmed that we were the only person present.
Yes!
What do you mean? You must have noticed something else at Dr. Wilson's table. There was a lady there. A lady! A bona fide lady! As you have been at pains at point out... Wait a minute, how do you say this? As you have been at pains to point out, time and again, I'm growing a callus in my ear. Yep. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. If only there'd be more people dying there at the time. Then someone else would have noticed her. Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. Quiet time between lunch and dinner in any restaurant. I know. Of course the place was empty. It's what you expect. Certainly. 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of the time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day, and why he was alone. Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason. There was. This was found in the victim's jacket pocket. Guys, this is why we pressed the witness statements. We're about to get some new evidence that we can use to object the person. What is that, Counsel? It is a medical report, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at the clinic prior to visiting the restaurant. Hada Clinic. Oh, Hada Clinic. they did not just reference the Hada Clinic from the Ace Attorney 2 Justice for All. I forgot they did that. Wow. The one thing that's great about playing this game as someone who's played all the Ace Attorney games, any reference they try to throw from like the previous games, like I know that. I've been there. I've played that game with that case. Oh, the doctor in that case is so creepy. I think he's not in this game. He's not even born yet. Yes, there appeared to be an entry date for the date in question. 19th November, noon to past 1 p.m. The very day of the incident. So the victim went out for a late lunch following his appointment. The explanation could be more simple. Prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before. It really has no bearing on this case. I wonder. What do you think, Ryunosuke? Well, it's hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember, you can press it to be entered into the court records as evidence if you think it would be useful. Should I ask Dr. Wilson's medical card to be submitted in the evidence or not? Of course we're going to do it. Whenever they give you the option, when in doubt, say yes! That's it, Ryunosuke. You're getting the hang of it. Raise that hand. Tall and proud. Yes. Raise it tall and proud. Yes. If I may, I'd like to ask for the medical report card to be submitted as evidence, Your Excellency. On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant had her no concern.
Objection!
Objection! Whenever or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have the right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon? You have no authority to refuse a perfectly valid request for the submission of evidence. Very well. The court will grant the defense request. Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's the most disturbing trend. Oh no, these Gen Z... these little... this is great. Oh no. Ouchie is the biggest definition of the 18th century boomer. And if there wasn't any proof, there is proof right here. I'm gonna capture Ouchie real quick in 10K real quick. There you go. It's been captured for future generations. To not be like Ouchie. Remember, chat, do never be like Ouchie. He's not a personal role model. Yes. He puts down the youth. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report to the court record. I'm gonna drink some more water real quick. Yeah, no, one thing I am noticing as I'm playing through these games and doing like voice acting, I'm having a lot of fun with the voice acting, but I am noticing that doing this for lengthy periods of times does seem to wear out my voice a little quicker than just normal streaming. Yeah, no. What was it? Yeah, no. I still have a lot of energy and stuff. I'm noticing that, like, I'm glad that, like, yeah, no. After, like, this, the 8th Attorney week, I'll probably end up, yeah, no, what was it, planning to do this, like, once a week. And I think that should be enough. Save all my voice acting for, like, one day. out of the week, and I think that will be fine. I have to give like people who like stream these types of games for 6 hours at a time, and like they don't stop and they just keep talking. Like this requires a lot of your voice. Like wow, I'm impressed. Voice acting really is a skill. I need to get a little more water for that. Okay. Alrighty. The medical report card. The victim's medical report card has been entered into the court record. All we need right now is new clues. We have to explore things from every possible angle, even if they don't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. You seem to conspire to prolong this trial as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already for you. What, ouchie? Or perhaps you've forgotten that these witnesses' testimonies leave no room for doubt. Little do you know, ouchie, you just gave me the evidence that's gonna rub in your face. Free to retaliate from the accused. Reiterate for the accused. Horikuta-san. Indeed, alone he was, dining all by himself. Alright, we have the evidence. We have the evidence. Let's go back a bit. Got evidence. Ayamusa's charge. Win the gun. What's the evidence we got? No report card posting the victim's pocket. Furthermore, that their only person. They were the only person present. Can we like look at this? Can't. It was found in the victim's pocket. Can't read it. I don't know what it says, but I know I have to use it at some point. I am a little stumped. This question stumped me a lot. Excellent work, Minosuke. We gained some information now. Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see it brings any real discrepancies to light. I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see the medical report you got before. Oh, now we're gonna look at it. Here it comes. Oh, you mean this? Yes. This brand new piece of evidence. So perhaps you should examine it in a little more detail. How exactly? You'll notice some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass. They're the ones you may examine. Ooh, we got to examine. Press A, you can take a closer look at a piece in question. Use the control stick to turn the power of visual. Cosmo is so magical. He can summon pictures to showcase exactly what he's thinking. It's a genius, actually. He is truly a genius college student. Be able to use such sorcery to rotate evidence in all directions. So yeah, basically what Cosmo is currently explaining is how to control how to play the game, essentially. How to find evidence and stuff like that. How to find like piece of evidence within evidence and stuff. Yes. Alrighty. Just gonna skip this, honestly. This is a tutorial. I will say so partner. Yes, they're partners. They are the best of the friends. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's click at this. Let's have a look. This is a kind of medical history. Ah, there's entries in the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia. I think this is our ticket. Extraction of molar? You mean he had a tooth taken out? It would seem so. Just for the incident, he had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps he used laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain. Ah, there's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Ritually no food or drink besides water for 3 hours. Post-procedure until anesthetics have passed. Really? Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, with this new information, the meaning of one particular statement totally changes. So, I think it's time to listen to this one again, don't you? Definitely. Oh boy. Okay, so for those that did not pick up what just went down, alone he was, dying all by himself. So here's what the contradiction we have in front of us, chat. If you notice over here, this essentially says that a record of dental work on the day of the murder, the victim was undergoing dental treatment and has been prohibited eating or drinking anything but water. Pray tell, how can someone eat, or what's the word, eat a steak of all things? Very hard to chew on steak when it's physically told you can't eat any food. I call shenanigans, I call objection, but most importantly, we're gonna have Yunosuke say yes to the
Yes!
Yes! Our second contradiction! Raise the hands! We've did it! Yes! Well, I think, and what about are you whittling, lad? Call yourself a lawyer? I wish I could, but first and foremost here, I'm the accused. Runosuke. Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. Oh, I joke about Kazuma's heavy-handed compliments sometimes, but he's really sweet. Like, he really does care about Runosuke. He wants to do his best for him. Thanks, Kazuma. I could see quite clearly in that approximation you just carried out. When you raised your hand straight up like that, so purposely, you knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Yeah, he believes in us. Oh, we all need friends like Kazuma. Someone that can believe in you. Yes, knows you from what was it? Knows what you mean and stuff like that. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. I believe in you, Ryunosuke. Alright. And thanks for the advice. Deep breaths, chat. Hirokata-san. This is a medical report belonging to the victim. Ah, I see. And I don't see. What of it, boy? Comparing what is written on this report with your witness statement... Something clearly doesn't add up.
Objection!
Objection! Dear me, dear me. Have you already forgotten my words so soon, you amateur? Sorry, what? You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel. But, let me see if I can explain in words you might understand. Oh, he's being really condescending right now. Oh, he's driving me. Ooh, ouchie. Ooh. This is why all your descendants suck. Because of you. You instilled this bad behavior to future generations. Your kin. How did he have children? How do you have children, ouchie? Who is compelled to marry you, let alone... Anyhow, before I get too off the rail, it was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered by the restaurant. whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant. Yeah, but that's remember, Yosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point. The hiccups! I was afraid of that! I currently have the hiccups. I'm gonna try and get rid of my hiccups. Oh boy, hiccups. Oh. You know what? Before I continue dialogue, I actually just having the hiccups reminded me of this really funny story I had in middle school. I remember in middle school, I got the hiccups and I was like, the entire class in this middle school class, I was just like hiccuping, and I could not stop hiccuping. What ended up happening was one of my classmates at the time, I was only really friends with her in like 6th grade. After that, we kind of moved on and stuff like that. But I remember like very specifically, it was a very interesting interaction at the at 6th grade. I remember very specifically she's saying, I'm gonna scare you randomly, and you're not gonna expect it. I'm like, okay, but whatever you say, friend. And the way she decided to scare the hiccups out of me was at the very end of class when everyone was leaving. She essentially like pushed me on a desk, and I was just like essentially just like back against desk, her essentially just like right in front of my face. He's like basically boo or something like that, and that was quite a very interesting experience. What was it, and that did got me hiccups, and I'm very, very grateful, because those hiccups really bothered me back then. Yeah, no, I made a lot, middle school for me was definitely very, boy, college. It was a very odd time in my life, just because I really only had one friend that I saw outside of school, and I talked to people, like, in school and stuff like that, but, I really didn't, like, I was kind of like I was very shy. I consider myself an extrovert. I think I was even an extrovert back then, but I think my defining character trait that I was known for in school is I was the very shy, sweet kid that really didn't make too much of a noise. Where everyone else was like loud and bombastic, I was like, I'm just here, just chilling, just vibing. What was it? I know that eventually, like, once I went to like high school and stuff, high school was still fun. Especially like while I was still in public school and stuff like that. It was just like kids get really mean and nasty after like middle school. It's like, ugh. like I remember like after like the difference between a grades and stuff, kids got a lot more passive aggressive and stuff like that. And like kind little Mizu here didn't really had a way to like fit into the crowd essentially where I was, but that's fine. Honestly, when it comes to like what I did in high school and stuff like that, it didn't really matter. I only kept like 1 or 2 friends from public school. I made most of my friends actually in college. I know I met my dear friend Anzu in college, and a lot of other friends in college. So yeah, no, just a little quick story. Oh, that reminds me of another a story. I was just choking on my own spit. No big deal. I don't know why, but like I produce a lot of saliva. I really don't know why. I always feel like what's the word? Embarrassed when like I have a lot of drool in my mouth. I used to be very embarrassed by it. Last story. Okay, last story before I continue. I remembered like in gym class in middle school. Where I was like in the middle of like the room, like basically I don't know if other like you got people in chat who went to middle school experienced this, but like in gym class we had assigned seats. Before we started class in middle school, we had to sit down in the middle of the floor, and we had to essentially sit down. We had to sit down and pick a spot somewhere randomly, like, and those are our assigned seats. I was sitting down one day before gym class was starting, and I was probably a little sleepy. I was probably a little tired, but what was it? I remembered very specifically. What was it? I was like, I had a lot of drool in my mouth, and then very embarrassing, a big glob of drool just like subconsciously just fell out of my mouth, and I was just like, no! I really hope no one saw that right in the middle of the gymnasium. I'm just like, this is so embarrassing. It was very noticeable. Like, you could see it like a mile away. I was like, why, Mizu, why? Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, no. Even though it is embarrassing to, produce a lot of saliva, the one thing I did heard that if you do produce a lot of saliva in your mouth, it's actually really good for your teeth. I don't know if any of you guys know that, but, saliva actually, I believe it makes your teeth healthier? Makes it more whiter or something? I remember looking that up or something like that, because I was like, that's something my doctor, my dentist told me or something like that. I forget where I learned that, but I was like, wow, at least I got some good thing out of, like, some embarrassing physical trait I have in my body. Yeah, no. But that's enough, little story time. Now I give my voice enough time to rest, and, got rid of my hiccups. Let us continue. One more drink of water, and let us continue our trek for the Great Ace Attorney. Yes. Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further. I fan myself. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. But he clearly lied in the first testimony. This mail report card has no bearing on the matter at all, for the simple reason that there is no one else besides his pale-faced pupil who could have possibly... Ho ho ho! Now that was an affirmative slap of the table. Ooh, you go, Rinosuke. He is gaining his confidence. Oh, I need to join in on Rinosuke with that table slap. Oh, that is I am looking forward to seeing Rinosuke tear this guy to shreds. Ooh, let us begin. This mental report has nothing to do with this case? Do you really believe that? What? That Ausbird have pepper tried me, my boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant? Perhaps because Hada Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic. Dental clinic? That's supposed to mean something to me. Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted. What's this now? And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating. Gasp! Go! Whoa! Huh? What? Just what you're saying, cadet. He had orders not to eat, so what? It was all written here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off. What? No. That can't. Korikuta-san! What? Boy? What? I'm starting to forget my voices. So many back and forth. As you just heard, we heard the kill. When he was killed, some time shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally... There's more? What more are you gonna say, lad? You're very affirmative right now. You have assured the court with unwavering... You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dying alone. Hold the slap! But that cannot possibly be the case. Because the victim, as we now know, had just been the one with the chief extracted, and he was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetics. Expertly done, partner. Oh, what is this? Oh, this guy, he's more acidic. Objection! What is this nonsense, you little upstart? These are basic accusations. Look at the photographic evidence. I'm not panicking, no siree. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Objection! Use your head. That's a very discrepancy we're talking about. Can't you follow the logic? How dare you? I think it's fair to say that the tables have... I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Ooh. Cosmo of the puns. Yes, we love to see it. Wouldn't you agree, Renosuke? Oh, he's just admiring him. Yes, most definitely. Well, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who in fact was eating the pictured beefsteak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel? Oh, he is ready. Renosuke's ready? Counsel? Oh, that's me. That means me, doesn't it? Alright, the answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of your turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of. Got it. So, the person eating the steak at the victim's table must have been the victim himself, me, two witnesses, and yet unknown third party. Okay. So, I know what the answer is. I know the answer is, as yet unknowing third party. I just want to do the funny options. I'm gonna do the funny options real quick. I'm doing me.
Yes!
Yes!